Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today I have to bring baby Emma to the hospital for her ultrasound, her 6-week ultrasound follow-up for her hips. It's like kind of unfortunately it's a must-have. It's not like I could have delayed it because of everything that's going on since she is in the Pavlik harness, so we kind of need to get the ultrasound done in order to see if she needs to continue wearing it all day long or what her progress has been. So yeah, gotta make our way to the hospital. And obviously only one parent can go in with the child, so I'll be bringing her. I made myself a homemade mask yesterday because we don't have masks. But I saw like how easy it is actually to make a homemade one, and I actually kind of prefer that because then you can wash it every time you bring it out and use it. So I have that, and you know, hand sanitizer and all that stuff. So anyway, when the hospital called last week to, they had to move the time of her appointment. It actually would have been now, and I would have preferred it to have been now, but that's okay. They actually, you know, I asked like, oh, are there any new like procedures or anything, you know, that I need to keep in mind? And she was like, no, not really. They screen you when you get to like the front door. And then you just go upstairs right to the imaging, and you know, I have to check in there, and she's like, you should be in and out pretty quickly because the doctor we're seeing, the pediatric ultrasound doctor, 2 football helmets, is only doing appointments from 1 to 1:30, and we're at 1:15. So I think she only has us and another child or infant that she's seeing, which is good. So hopefully we'll be like in and out super quickly. I don't want to really be sitting around for that long, but the lady even said, she's like, there's not many people coming in for appointments now anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad. So I'm gonna wear her. I'm not gonna bring her carrier in because I don't want to worry about putting that down and everything like that, and I feel more comfortable wearing her on my chest, therefore I can like cover her head, because you know, can't really make her a mask. I don't think she'll know how to like breathe and something is covering her face. So I'm just gonna put like a blanket over her, and then not have to worry about bringing the carrier in. And then I'm literally just gonna put things in my pocket. I'm not even gonna bring my purse in. Like, I'm just gonna try to, you know, make it as simple and easy as possible. And also then when we get home, I am gonna just like go right downstairs to the basement, throw all my clothes and her clothes into the washer and my mask into the washing machine, and then we'll both take a shower / bath. She'll take a bath, I'll take a shower. So yeah, so and then James actually has to go food shopping later today. We are in need of food this time, so it'll be kind of like a little bit of a bigger trip, but trying to limit the things that we get, all obviously just stuff we need. I'm really hoping that we can get meat, like chicken and beef and such. If not, maybe later in the week I'll run out to the market a couple towns over, town over, that always seems to be well stocked with like produce and meat. So maybe I'll head there one day. But yeah, so that is our day. We'll both have to run out today, but that is what it is. And you know, we need stuff. I want to make an Easter dinner attempt to, so we'll see. But yeah, that's about it. And then I actually restarted. I'm about to drink my pre-workout and everything, so I want to get my workout done. But I actually re-enrolled as or reactivated my HelloFresh account because they are still delivering, and I thought that would be like an awesome idea to do now, because they deliver obviously right to your door, all the fresh ingredients. It'll limit the stuff that we need at the food store, and it'll get us to eat like really good fresh meals again, instead of just like frozen random stuff, pastas and everything like that. I really wanted to get us to eat more, you know, healthy and good food. So I have like three meals delivering a week. I did the family plan, so it's 4 servings per meal. So we'll have like leftovers too for us, because you know Jax won't usually eat a whole thing, a whole serving of whatever it is. So I'm excited about that. I'm really happy that they're still doing it, because again, that'll like get us to eat healthy, but get us also to eat fresh stuff instead of frozen. So keep that in mind too. Any of those delivery service, they're still going. So I think that's a great option to have during this time especially. So yeah, that's it. So I am gonna just get my pre-workout and my snack done and then I want to work out early, so that when I get home I'm showering and I'm done, and I don't have to worry about working out later. And yeah, so that is our day. I'll bring the camera with me to the hospital. I probably won't. Literally prayed and like read my book, because the certain part of my book that I was at was like the best part, like exactly what I needed to read at this time. So I started reading it like last year when it came out, and then like as I just got more pregnant, I fell out of all my good habits, like literally all of them. So I picked it back up again, and I don't know why I put it down, because it's amazing. It's seriously like amazing. So the part that I'm at now is about spirit guides, guardian angels, and seriously, it's just like such a great feeling. Like I was reading this part of the book, and this is gonna, I don't like know if you guys are into this type of thing, but so this might sound a little funny to you, but like as I was reading it, like I felt like I just felt a sense of calming, but I also felt this like overwhelming like feeling that I was like not alone, and I was, you know, being, 1.5 miles. That I was being, you know, protected and cared for. So that made me feel good, and it just couldn't have come at a perfect time, like a more perfect time for me to read that. That's why like yesterday I read forever, and I read you know, twice. I usually read like once a day, but I read during the day, and then I read again at night. Like I just couldn't put it down, because I had to finish this part of the book, and I'm so glad I did, because it just like helped me. So it just helped me. I'm just gonna put on some music. I'm gonna just feel good, and I am going to myself in a good mood. I'm already in a good mood, but you know, music is like my therapy. I can change my mood in the matter of seconds when I put on music. Just like music just makes me happy. So that's like something that you guys should do too. Like if you ever do get stressed out, I mentioned this on my Instagram the other day, like all the things that I'm doing, praying, reading, you know, blocking out certain parts of social media and all that. But music is probably one of the top things that really does help me a lot, like a lot. So I'm gonna go put on some good tunes, and I will follow up with you guys when we are done. Actually, I'll probably like check in once we get to the hospital and everything like that, but I will definitely follow up once we are done with her appointment. I'm hoping we are in and out of there super quickly, which we should be. Because that's what the lady said. There's like hardly anybody there going for appointments anyway. You know, the only type of appointments that are there are for, oh my god, it's like so packed. The only type of appointments that are that they're you know taking are the necessary ones, and the ones that are, you know, optional, quote unquote, are not deemed necessary. So yeah, I will speak to you guys in a little while. At the hospital, I am good timing. My appointment's at 1:15. It's 12:52 now, so I'm gonna at like 12:55 I'm gonna get out, get her packed in, because I literally want to get in there with like, I don't care how much time to spare, not that much time. So I'm not bringing everything in. I'm literally just bringing my wallet, her script, My keys obviously need those. I've got my face mask because I will wear that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get everything ready. My hand sanitizer, and I'll probably bring a Lysol wipe with me, a Clorox wipe with me, because that's what I'll use to like press the button for like the elevator with, maybe. And then I'm thinking like, what do I have then to press it on the way down? It's fine, I'll just put it in my pocket with nothing else in it and then just throw it away. So yeah, it's so weird to think of this. Like, it's such a beautiful day out, like you're looking at the positive and everything, and there were so many people out walking like with their families or by themselves, and I was just like blasting my music as loud as I can without like disturbing her. Now she's awake because she hears me talking, you know, and I'm just like rolled my windows down a little bit. I was like, maybe like I'm thinking maybe my music will make somebody smile, and like me blasting Taylor Swift and singing her and what. So yeah, so anyway, I am going to go pack up, get her in her carrier and everything. I have her blanket to put over her head, and I'll probably maybe use my phone to like film a little bit because I don't want to bring my camera in, because I just don't want to have so much things to carry since I'm not bringing everything in. And yeah, so here we go. Guys, this is seriously how I'm like fogging up my glasses. But obviously I'll put it on fully when I get to the door. So I got her covered as best as I can. This is crazy. So nerve-wracking being here, kind of. But that's okay. So here I go. Now on the second floor, here we go. We are done. Alright guys, so we just left. I sanitized a million times. I wiped down my steering wheel. I don't know why, but I did. I wiped down. I didn't bring her, like, you know, the carrier in, but I still kind of wiped it down a little bit. I don't know. I had the mask on the whole entire time, and I'm like, I can't breathe. But you're like breathing in hot air constantly because, you know, the homemade masks, they tell you to like make sure there's a few layers of fabric. I had like, you know, 12 layers of fabric because it was folded over and everything, so it was like really heavy, but that's okay. So I sanitized my hands a gajillion times as I was in there, but they did it really good. There was only 3 actually babies, all of us getting it, the pictures done, and I was the last one to go in because the other 2 I guess had 1 o'clock or so appointments, and then there was nobody after me. So there was like nobody in the waiting room, which was nice. And when you walk into the hospital, there is like a girl there that, you know, asks what you're there for, an appointment or so forth, and then you know, will say, you know, have you had any symptoms in the past 7 days, blah blah blah, and you know, and then they let you go. They make you sanitize your hands, and then you go to the front desk to get like a sticker. So usually they do tags, which are like reusable tags, but this time was just a sticker, which was good because you just throw away, you take the sticker with you and throw it away. So I'm trying not to touch my face. So that was good. So they have like a down pat, and man, I give like those people working at hospitals so much credit though, because it's just like, it's nerve-wracking going in there. But and I felt so bad too, like this, not so bad, but like this lady in her 80s, you could barely hear, was walking into the hospital. She had a mask on, but the lady was asking her a screening, and she's like, you know, I don't know what she was there for, because obviously I was walking out, but the old lady like just kept walking, and she's like, ma'am, 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 and I'm like, oh my gosh, you should be home, ma'am. Like, I mean, who knows why you're there, but still. So yeah, so we are on our way home now, but Emma's appointment went really, really well. The doctor said that both her hips look so much better. They're not moving anymore like they were before. They look like they're pretty much like in place, which is great news. That's what we want to hear, because now hopefully we can limit the amount of time she's in our harness, which is so great. So maybe like maybe it's just 6 hours a day, or maybe it's just overnight, or whatever the orthopedic will tell us. But super excited. I am so glad that we got some good news, and that she's progressing. And hey, this harness works, as annoying as it is for, you know, her now, because she does get frustrated sometimes with it, and for us, but she's doing so good back there, right, baby? Right, Emma, you did so good. She started getting frustrated at the end, like started crying at like one of the last 2 pictures they needed, but she was a good girl. Good girl all together. So James already opened the garage for me, so we're just gonna pull in to the driveway and run into the garage, because our garage connects to our basement where our washer and dryer is, and I'm gonna strip both of us and then bring her up, give her a quick bath, and then I'm gonna hop in the shower, and yeah, because I want to leave my sneakers and stuff down in the basement. So yeah, that is the plan. So again, I am going to go, I'm on a very busy road, side note, well, like one of the main roads in this town, and there's like these 2 little kids just playing in the front yard. They're little, like maybe oldest is 5 and the youngest 3 or so, and they're just playing in the front yard, no fence or anything, and they're on like by a stoplight. I would be so nervous for my kids in the front yard, playing in your backyard. Anyway, so we'll get home and we will shower and do all that, and then chill for the day. James is then going to the food store. He said he's going to be leaving, like, bless you, when I get home. So he, oh, yikes. Fire truck coming. God bless you. So yeah, he's gonna run then right to the food store, and then he'll get home and come through the garage and shower and all that stuff, and then we'll be good to go. And then tomorrow we have our doctor appointment, but that one I'm not worried about. Like I said, we should be good for there. And yeah, so I do feel a lot better that this is done and over with, and yeah, so that is it, guys. We'll see you when we get home. It is a little after 8 o'clock. We're getting ready to settle down for the night. Jax just went to sleep. Baby Emma's over there fussing. And we're gonna watch something, whatever we're gonna watch. So, yeah. Hopefully in the next couple days we'll find out from the orthopedic, like, what her, you know, next step is with the harness, and hopefully it's limited a day instead of wearing it 24/7. That would be awesome. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and all the good stuff, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.